great journey shall begin.
This is the Wednesday
But when it does, the weight of your heavy great journey shall
This
begin.
is the Wednesday Addams.
But when it does...
My name is Gothic Christine. I'm just basically doing a YouTube review about the 2025 things I've watched on Netflix. The first thing I need to talk about is that big beast in Stranger Things. That was one of the best things I've seen. Unfortunately, it was only the best thing I liked in the finale. I mean, basically, Stranger Things wasn't my kind of favourite TV show on Netflix because there's a reason why. It's because of her. It's because of that series over there and the poster there. I'm not joking. I'm sorry, but it's up to me. And technically, with that series now finished, Stranger Things, I would say the only things I liked about was the military, and the series was about like a bit of Dungeons and Dragons, and technically that wasn't my kind of cup of tea experience. I prefer a bit more action packed. But anywho, I would, if it's your cup of tea anyway, yeah. I mean, I know there's a cartoon coming that might not be the same. Stranger Things 85, I think it is. And technically, I will not be watching that because I could be busy something else. Because this year, it's basically I've got a very busy year this year, but not with Netflix, because I do know for sure there's not going to be much on TV this year. It's a bit of a shame, but I'll talk about that when I get down to the end. Basically, with Stranger Things, Stranger Things now finish, there's going to be another thing that's basically going to be finishing. We'll be finishing this Thursday. Star Trek. The whole, well, everyone is going because of the yeast and that. I mean, I do love Star Trek, and it's a bit of a shame though because I would have to watch all year, because basically it's about because there's nothing on. It's a bit of a hard watch TV this year, but I understand why, because I'm getting very close to talking about it. Technically, I do like Star Trek, like from Deep Space Nine to Voyager, which is definitely the one I've been watching for a very, very, very young time. And technically, the reason why is because there's a lot of similarities, because of there's a few episodes in this that I will be talking about in the next few minutes, maybe a few more minutes. I think. Yeah, a few more minutes. And technically, the reason why I like watching the Star Trek series is because I love watching it, but now it's ending on Thursday. It's going to be hard to watch stuff. But I understand. But it's just, I've got another film I've watched. I do like watching, and it's basically it's because of this Battleship. Yeah, basically that's the only bit I like, is the Battleship scene, and technically it's one of the best films I love watching, because it's, I mean, there's a reason why, because when I was using it last year on, there's a reason why it's coming up. don't want to show it, but I think I will. Somehow, I'll find a way. Because it's going to be coming very soon. But, yeah, technically, the battleship represents me sailing down to the north. Yes, I just said the north. And technically, it's how my video games and technically, Battleship is one of the good things because it reminds me of World of Warships. I've got World of Warships on my Xbox. And I just wish I had that Battleship. Well, I do have the Iowa class Battleship, but I just wish it was had a bit more reordered times. But it's how it is. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of a thing. So the next is basically I'm going to talk about is there is Bumblebee. I have watched, and that's a good film. Men in Black. That's a good film because it's kind of got you know what. Now here is something I discovered. Nightmare of the Wolf. Yeah. Talk about that. Right. Hero. Hero is my is a film. I mean, a series I like. Unfortunately, this is season 1, and technically, the only season I like is season 2 because it's got more. It gets close to literally the game, and technically, Halo Campaign Evolve is coming out this year. I hope it does because it might get the year. Sometimes they usually attend to the year games, but I just hope not because I need that game online this year. Because I need to get back to Sound Photographer and unlock every damn door. Sorry about that. But there's a reason why. It's going to come up probably in a few more minutes. I think I know why I'm not doing it because there's a reason why. I don't want to do spoilers, but I might not have no choice. Fine. I will. One way to do it. Right. Technically, I watched season 2 yesterday. It was just literally in my it was on my it was on August the 6th. Just a few days before my birthday. And technically basically the only I mean there's a lot of things I noticed about Resident season 2, but I will have to go into deep dive. Like this year I'll be doing a deep dive of Resident season 2 and 1. Season 1 will be in February because of season 3 that's going to be made this year. I know a lot of people want it like that, but you can't rush art, and there's a reason why. In season 1, there's a scene when Enid and Wednesday are talking about things I didn't know at the time. It was actually season 2 things.
Whoa.
I think there's been something. These 2 seasons are like they like basically
I'm glad to have your skill set, but you can leave that lone wolf stuff behind.
Is that new number 6?
Affirmative.
in season 1,
You
episode
picked a
1.
hell of a day to...
I don't want to actually click on it because I know what's on it. When I don't usually do this for characters, but if you want to notice, I've got pictures everywhere in my bedroom that you carefully see. Enid Sinclair turned into an alpha werewolf. And I think that really upset a lot of people from last year. And now she's stuck or trapped. But people say she's sacrificed. But there's different versions of supernatural praying from when you know, like I've watched many TV shows, the actress will be coming back. Because without her, the series would go down a dump. The series would really go down a not a very nice route. They can't leave a story without one of the main characters. Actually, the co-actress, actually. And technically, this series is one of the best series I've ever watched. And technically is the last. Because now with Stranger Things and Squid Games complete, this series is the only series that I'm glad that's going on to the future. And technically, even the episode I like is the War by Thyself one, is when Wednesday and Enid transform their body. They basically switch their bodies in a Freaky Friday situation. I know the scripts. I can hear them in my head. And technically, there's a scene I remember seeing when Wednesday is in Enid's body. I have that's in episode 7. I have no problem hunting you down.
I have no problem hunting you down.
I think, and I quote, because of what's transpired in season 1 and 2, Enid could be an Adams. I'm not sure because of the werewolf society in Wednesday is so unbelievable, kind of cruel and kind of not nice to say. It's what I noticed in season 1 because of Enid's mother was a bit communicated. Even her parents weren't in season 2, which was a bit of a shame. But I do know where they live. They live in San Francisco, which is it's got another school which is coming up this year called Starfleet Academy. Now that's strange. Yeah, and technically, as you can see, it is hard for us. I mean, it is going to be a hard year for a lot of people going to wait for season 3. But the good thing is because I was on Fortnite last year, and technically, Wednesday Adams appeared. Oh, you've opened a gift. Oh, that's nice. I've got a dog. Huh. Oh God. Oops. I might have to. Oh, that's a bit. I didn't expect to see that. That's nice. So now that's a weird. It's actually a fox, but no, that's a bit hard. That's better. Actually, I like that. I got a new fox. It's a fox, but I'm based off Enid Sinclair. because it looks identical in a way. That's not bad. So yeah, so basically Wednesday was transferred to Fortnite. So I was wondering, could there be more? Could there be more 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 people coming to Fortnite? Because for me, that would be a bonus. Because I do have the vehicles, I do have the hearse, which I did do a spoof of the ending of when Wednesday says, as I venture into I venture into the unknown, as I venture into the unknown. Well, yeah, I'll put the description on, and basically it goes basically Fester and Wednesday are driving up north to go rescue Enid and Puff, and actually there's another thing as well. Euphoria, Antiphoria, Prey by Eva Green, which we didn't know, but I did actually see it before in the Golden Compass. And there was also another series called uh which I need to watch this year because basically there's a character I do not trust in Resident season 2, even though she should have known not to mess with Resident Adams. Is Dark Capri, aka Billy Piper, which is also known as Rose Tyler in Doctor Who. I still don't trust her because I think she's got bad intentions, and I know that for sure. So I need to watch something this year that might just kill me a bit of time. It's called Penny Dreadful. Eva Green is in it, and also in one of the seasons you can actually see a picture of there, season 3, episode 6. No Be So Fierce. You can see Billy Piper in one of the photos, and I think she could be a villain. If she is a villain in season 3 of Resident Evil, I don't mind whatever happens to her. But she could have helped a bit more, but she didn't. And that's why Weary put me into a kind of a side trap with Doctor Who now. Because basically, how can a person be in two series doing the same thing? You can't do two places. That's what I noticed on the IMDb. So this video won't be scheduled until this Wednesday. So technically, that's it for this little short talk about Netflix. I know Netflix is going to be a bit bare this year, but that's what happens when you watch stuff. I know it's going to be a very hard year to watch stuff, but for me, the only thing I'm looking forward to is Halo Campaign Evolve, which is on my wish list. I've got the Halo Campaign Evolve, Master Chief Collection, which is definitely one of the best games I've been playing, and including Battlefield 6, which is soon to go on. And yeah, and yes, that door I need to open. I need to open every door on Halo. So basically, if I open every door, something might unlock for Resident Evil Season 3. But I might have to fight the Covenant. So this is where I started my whole franchise, my whole Xbox franchise before Resident Evil, Star Wars, anything new came out. I was only 8 years old when Halo Combat Evolved came out, but now things are basically coming back around, and that's why
the Covenant are putting up a real fight.
and that's what I mean about Halo, and that's why it could be coming in 2026. I just hope it does, because
Give them hell, Chief.
it's where I began. And now with Wednesday Online, Halo and Wednesday are kind of connected. Even though that actually I did do some snooping around. The actress actress Janelle Taylor actually was born on February is in 2002. I could put that on. So technically, Wednesday was just literally on the pipe, on the things. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, this 23-minute video for me of my Netflix talk and a bit of other things. I do have some other videos to do as well. Even it is New Year, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I might have to do some editing, but not on this phone, on another phone, because I had not much room, and the in-shop thing was basically taking all the room. But now that's job done, I can basically, and yes, it has been snowing outside, it's very bright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I might have been fast forwarding to some of the videos, but I know, but I will be putting some photos on just to show you what I mean about Wednesday Season 2. That series is just, my mind cannot wait for what's going to happen. Can't fathom. That's what I felt like when I was watching Season 2 last year. I've still got some of the videos saved as montages. I think I know what's going to happen, but that's why I need to do this in stages. That's why I made like a little wall map of what's to come, even including I used Gemini abilities, but they're for my own projects. As I watched as I watched Star Trek, someone made a TV a what if, like, and what, like, it's called the Massacre of Wolfie 59, that was used in Star Trek Best Before Worlds and the Emissary Part 1. Basically, there's a big bog cube, and technically Task Force Hansen gets decimated. Every ship except one, the Endeavour, uses Endeavour by Captain Amasov, and he says a quote from Scorpion, and he says the Borg are pure evil, which was used in Star Trek Voyager. That's why I use Star Trek as well. And yeah, so bye bye.
This is the Wednesday Adams you didn't know you needed. This is the Wednesday Adams you didn't know you needed. This is the Wednesday Adams you didn't know you needed. This is the Wednesday Adams you didn't know you needed. This is the Wednesday Adams you didn't know you needed.
The curse of the alpha werewolf has plagued these lands for centuries.
Confirmed, Captain. Bearing 090, destination Wolf 359. Warp drive engaging.
Captain Amasov of the Endeavour to all ships. Fall back.
We remind them why they fear the dark.
Winter contingency has been declared. All units are mobilized and ready.
Didn't think anyone survived Benghazi, sir.
Spartans never died, George. They're just missing in action.
I read your file, Lieutenant. Even the parts Oni didn't want me to. I'm glad to have your skill set, but you can leave that lone wolf stuff behind. This our new number 6? Affirmative. You picked a hell of a day to join up.
Sierra 6-0. Nova Team is airborne and set for combat insertion.
This is the Wednesday
But
Addams.
when it does, the weight of your heavy great journey shall
This
begin.
is the Wednesday Addams.
But when it does,
Wait!
damn it.
Hey. It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
Who's there? I don't know. What's a big dum-dum like you doing here anyway?
Hey, that's not very nice. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Happy Prank Day Wednesday.
My crazed
What you
stalker
got
was an
there?
invisible 13.
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What?
We haven't been
Hey,
properly
wait!
introduced. I'm Agnes DeMille. Your #1 super
How do
fan.
you know her name?
I'm not even a little bit sorry. And you know what? You should be grateful that we came to rescue you when there's a premonition that I die.
And yet it never comes to pass. Worst premonition.
It's okay. I don't want to hurt you.
God damn it.
Definitely scarred.
Let's go.
Stay out of my room.
I don't think she likes me very much.
But why?
I don't know.
Deception. Or die trying. I gave her sounds like a perfect vacation to me. Deception. Or die trying. What sounds like a perfect vacation to me.